Ortiz, he's trash talking you, and he said, you have a beautiful mouth. And I thought, what kind of weird trash talk is that?
I ain't really changed, it's the same old rebel, still a radical, I'm passionate, it's just another level. AT told me I should fight back, they don't like that. Just know if you rock the boat, you better have a life raft. BJ told me I should fight back, they don't like that. Just know if you rock the boat, you better have a life raft.
What up, everybody in the YTBC? Back with another video. Right now, what I want to talk about is this whole Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder situation. This is a follow-up to my previous video. If you would like to, you can feel free to check that one out as well. Now, on that video, I did receive a comment saying that the fight is official, but it's not. It's not official yet. I mean, it's just ridiculous how much misinformation will just get thrown out there on social media. And I mean, I get it. You got to consider your sources. You know? That's why I never used to watch Travis Gotti, because Travis Gotti was full of shit. And he knew he was full of shit a lot of the time. That's why he came out and he said, you know, hey, you know, when I was talking shit about Floyd Mayweather, that was just talking shit because he was actually a huge Floyd Mayweather fan. So I get it. There's a lot of people out there that they put out these clickbaity titles. They say shit just to say it because they know people will listen. It'll get them the views and in turn, a lot of times, ad revenue. At the very least, attention. Because let's face it, a lot of people are on social media because they are attention whores. Now me, I don't crave attention. Don't get me wrong, I like it when I have videos that get a lot of views, but trust me, if I have a video that gets low views, I don't lose any sleep over it. My livelihood doesn't depend on YouTube. This is just a hobby. So one thing that you can be sure of is that I'm going to speak my mind, and I'm going to speak it as honestly as I possibly can. So, that being said, let's get into this. I don't really understand why a lot of people who are pro Deontay Wilder, who were behind him not signing the contract with Anthony Joshua, would be so happy to be saying that this fight is official. Once again, it's not. It's not official yet. It is looking like it's going to happen. But then again, during the whole Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua fiasco, how many times did we see videos being uploaded saying, it's official? Looks like fight is going to happen. We went back and forth for a very long time on this. You know, 1 week, they're saying that the fight is finally going to get made, and then the next week, it wasn't. And that's not the only fight that it happens with. How many times do you hear that such and such fight is going to happen, and it doesn't? August 4th, Keith Thurman was rumored to be fighting Josecito Lopez. Well, the 4th came and gone, and Keith Thurman still hasn't laced up some gloves. How many rumors do we hear about Amir Khan fighting Manny Pacquiao or fighting Floyd Mayweather? And those were rumors that were started by Amir Khan. Don't believe something just because Deontay Wilder says it. Don't believe something just because Tyson Fury says it. And what really boggles my mind, it is what I was bringing it all back to. What boggles my mind is how people who are Deontay Wilder fans will say this fight is official and be proud of that shit. when there is no date and no venue. Wasn't that the whole reason why Deontay Wilder didn't sign the fight with Anthony Joshua? And see, that's why a lot of these fans, they're fans of Deontay Wilder. They truly do identify with him because they're just as inconsistent as him. Consistency is key. Consistency is key. If there was a bridge that had the consistency and integrity of flan, would you drive over that shit? I don't think you would. Now, if it has the consistency and integrity of cast iron, of hard steel, I think you're going to put a lot more trust in driving over that bridge. These motherfuckers are falling under their own integrity and consistency. They're just as consistent as literal bullshit. Steaming straight out the bull's ass. And see, that's why I'll never be that popular on YouTube, because I refuse to be that way. And I think we're seeing a rise of other channels who have a very similar sentiment. You got channels like Bruce Vane, who I think he's only been uploading for like 3 months or something like that, and maybe not even, and he's already at 300 some subscribers. Now I know that's not no, I'm wrong. He's at over 500 the last time I checked. I know that's not a huge subscriber count, subscriber counts by any means, not in the grand scheme of things, but in the amount of time he's been uploading, that's pretty damn good. So, a lot of us, we see right through the bullshit. A lot of us, we don't put our faith in YouTube. not to have our livelihood depend on it, because we know it's just as fickle as Shirley Fickle. But yeah, I don't understand how people fail to see how much of a dumbass they will look like being proud to say that this fight is official when there's no date and no venue. People like me who said, date and venue, that's not enough to not sign a contract. That's something that can be worked out after the fact. And I'm not even, over here saying that this fight is official, because it's not. So, just gonna wait and see how it all plays out. Now, if the fight does happen, I'm going to give Deontay Wilder full credit if he beats Tyson Fury. And that's just because it's Tyson. It all falls on Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury is not ready, then it is his fault that he is signing the contract. To my knowledge, Deontay Wilder is not strongholding him. He's not holding him against his will. He's not holding his family hostage. He's not doing any of that. So, and Tyson Fury also has no mandatory obligation to Deontay Wilder. I forgot to mention that. So the fact that Tyson Fury would be signing his name on the dotted line and agreeing to terms and conditions to fighting Deontay Wilder, that is on Tyson Fury. It's not on Deontay Wilder. So I'm not going to diminish Deontay Wilder, if that's even possible at this point in time. I mean, he doesn't really have much to diminish there. But I'm not going to not give him credit for Tyson Fury just because Tyson Fury is inept to see that he is not ready for this fight. All I can say is I hope Tyson Fury has one hell of a training camp. I hope that he spars against some hard hitters. I hope that he even maybe gets knocked out in sparring a couple times, because he's going to need some kind of preparation to fight Deontay Wilder. Now, of course, I'm kidding. Getting knocked out in sparring, that's not a good look. That can't be good for you psychologically when you're going up against the hardest hitter in your own division. But I do think that Tyson Fury, he needs to have a really crazy training camp to prepare himself for this fight. He's gonna need it. Definitely sharpen his tools as far as defense. Make sure that he keeps up with the movement. Those are things that will help him in the fight, because ultimately he is going to have to avoid that right hand for 12 rounds, and I'm not sure he can do it. But anyways,
undefeated.